Going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide. I'm just trying to find something to put on the TV while while we do the stream. Probably stick around for about the length of a film and see what happens. I started this later than usual just because I was hanging out with the wife, shooting the shit, and you know, I just wanted to fucking pop on here and say what's good because recently I made a couple of videos that I really am thrilled with. Not thrilled with, but I really enjoy. But we'll get into that in a minute. I'm just looking for a film to put on. That's the problem with, it's hard enough. Like when you're streaming bullshit, it's hard enough to like, it takes you like 25 fucking minutes to find something sometimes. Like when you have a movie collection like that's at your house like this, it could take you fucking hours to find stuff, man. It's mental, but do my best here. I watched Godfather 2 recently. I watched Tropic Thunder, Bill and Ted, a bunch of random shit. Nothing really satanic. I do have a few satanic films that I want to watch to review in the new issue of Cinema 187, but I haven't gotten around to actually watching them yet. But now that I think about it, I think I'm going to throw on The Exorcist just because get myself in the mood, because I do want to do I'm going to write a review about The Exorcist, and it's going to be, obviously I'm probably going to be praising the film, but more than that, I'm going to be giving like my personal history with the film. I often cite it as being one of my favorite movies of all time, so I want to fucking, explain why. Turn this light off. Actually, hold on, let me turn this fucking, get this goddamn DVD player going. Yeah, see, guilty as charged. Bill and Ted be excellent to each other. I love Bill and Ted, man. There's not a lot about that film that I don't like. Like me some fucking Ted Theodore Logan and Bill S. Preston Esquire. What's going on here? Oh, I see what happened. Boom. So, welcome to the Smoke-a-thon, or Smoke Sesh, I should call it. It's been a while. I feel like I didn't stream last week. What the hell? I just noticed that there's like a broken toenail clipper over there, and I'm so stoned right now. I had to like think like, did I break that and just forget about it? Because I cut my nails yesterday. Anyways, I think I know I can get to the bottom of that at a later time. Real quick, what did I do recently in terms of videos? I made those 2 Jeepers Creepers videos, and they're actually fucking, getting a lot of fucking love, which is cool. That's like the thing about YouTube is like you have a YouTube channel, right? And you just people like make like 1,000 channels. They have like a channel for this, a channel for that, a channel for what, and a fucking backup for each of them. It's like, no, everything on one and done. A channel has different shows, so like that's sometimes they're talking about painting, sometimes they're talking about comics, movies, that kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be fucking like, I don't know, strictly gaming or whatever the fuck. Well, who the fuck am I to judge? But yeah, I did those Jeepers Creepers flicks videos. Those movies I still fuck with big time. I did the painting one, and then I did the zine one. That zine video, or the zine itself, the Rob's video, the newest issue. Like, man, it's so fucking sick. So dope. I recommend. Oh, what the fuck happened? This movie already started. What's going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. Fucking issue 6 of 187 is coming together as well. I think I got, actually, I can count them right now. I think there might be like 10. Let me see. Zines. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces, and then there's a 5-page comic. So technically there's 16 pages so far, like submitted in. So that's pretty exciting, man. It's exciting because I haven't even included my comic, Radio's comic. Everyone else is doing stuff like, a lot of people message me and ask me kind of like what's the detail, like, like what's the process of like submitting or whatever, and I just send them the same thing every time. And I sent that probably like 20 times. But people do that every issue, or I'll reach out to people. Mostly people will reach out to me, like the ones that sort of back out of it or just don't respond. They're the ones that come to me first, and that happens a lot of times with selling them as well. People will be like, hey, like what's the price or blah, blah, blah. And then you tell them, and then I think they kind of like go, oh, fuck, but like the thing you got to realize is if you want 5 issues of a full color zine, I can't give that to you for fucking 10 cents. You know what I mean? I wish I could, but it's just not the way it goes. But the topic, like the thing that I titled this video on is comic collection. So basically, what that means is I'm gonna start to go through the comics. Maybe this weekend I might start going through a few boxes and just kind of like pulling some stuff out and showing it. You know what I mean? Like I did that before. I did it for a few. What's it called? A few episodes or whatever, comic collecting or whatever the fucking videos were called. But I'll just find what I did already and then exclude that from any future videos. But I found a lot of cool stuff, and that's the thing about going through your collection after a while. Like you find stuff that you just forgot that you had. Like for instance, like let's just flip through this. What is this? Like this is a random one. I've shown this before, but Tales from the Whorehouse of Horror. You know what I mean? This was put out by who the fuck did this? I don't know who did it, but it's signed to me. I think I bought this at Shockstock. But there it is up there, signed to the old Rick. I don't know if this like went anywhere, if this like had any more issues or anything like that, but it's pretty cool stuff. Maybe I'll show that more in detail eventually because I think that's pretty sick, dude. A lot of EC reprints. That was a cool one. There's all my. What's this? There's Godzilla War for Humanity. I bought this based off of the artist is actually a guy that I followed on Instagram for a long time, and I really like his art, and he does a pretty good Godzilla comic. I didn't get any of the other issues because I was like, you know what, not interested enough. I like the style, but like I don't need how much is this book? $5 book pull list. Like that's just not what I want to do. What is this? I don't remember this. Some crazy fucking zine called what the fuck did that say? Crash Pad by Gary Panter. I don't even remember where the fuck I got that one from. Oh yeah. This is I believe the full run except for issue 1 of Cruel to. Oh, there's 7 issues. So I'm only missing 1 issue of Shaolin Cowboy's latest story called Cruel to Be Kin by Jeff Darrow. So there's issue 2, issue 3, 4. If you've never checked these out, they're definitely worth a look. See, especially if you've heard of Jeff Darrow, maybe you heard it through kayfabe or whatever. You heard someone talking about Big Guy and Rusty the fucking robot or whatever. If I could recommend anything to you, it would definitely be Hard Boiled for Jeff Darrow or the Shaolin Cowboy. But that Hard Boiled is a motherfucker. This was a weird one. I remember I picked this up. It's called Bad Idea. Yeah, bass. Some like random sort of like uh heavy metal ish story. This kind of artwork. I bought it based on the art, and like that's basically how I'm gonna be going in terms of like buying new stuff. If I don't like the art in it, I don't give a fuck. I'm not interested. Like I just don't want to clog up my collection with stuff because it's a new number one. Although I'm guilty of getting that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by IDW. The reason I picked that up is because someone showed it. I don't know who, I forget who it was, but it starts off with like Raphael being in prison. And the thought of that, and like the art didn't look too bad either. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll add that. So I called the comic shop because it had already been out. And I was like, hey, if you got any more issues of that, can you toss it in the fucking in my pull list box because I'd like to check it out. And they were like, yeah, there's a couple. So I got one in there. So next time I probably won't go back to that particular comic shop until the next issue of Hate comes out because that's the shop that I have my pull list at. But it's not my favorite shop to sort of do digging at, just because like there's a couple other places in town that have more of just like stuff that's more up my alley, and it's more easy to get to because like Heroes, shout out to Heroes, great comic shop, but like the way that the back issues are laid out like in these pull out drawers that are just, they're like broken to shit, you know what I mean? Like they suck like that, and they're so tight you can't see shit. Like, that's the only problem I really have with that place. But I there's a few other shops I'd rather go to in town, uh like LA Mood. Well, LA Mood's okay, but they don't have like, they got like, that's actually the place that I went to, and I asked the guy about the fucking underground comics, and he was kind of fucking just rubbed me the wrong way in a way. But City Lights is the place I've been going. I'm giving away all my fucking honey holes here, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I want these stores to exist forever. So if you end up going there, spend some fucking money. But that's where I got all the Hate issues, and there's still a few there that I'm gonna pick up. There's a bunch of that, like the Bradleys issues and stuff like that. I'm not really interested in getting those right now. I have a few of them, but I'm more interested in going for the full run of Hate, which I think is like 30 issues, and I probably got maybe close to 10. But anyways, yeah. So there's the Shaolin Cowboy Cruel to Be Kin minus fucking issue 1. So I need to pick up issue 1. They don't have it in any shop in London here, so I'm gonna have to order it online, which pisses me off. But I'm not gonna buy a trade of this or a fucking hardcover when all I need is one issue, and I can probably get it on my comic shop for like a couple of dollars. If you guys don't know my comic shop, then you're missing out. The only problem with that is the fucking the price of the shipping and all that is fucked. Comic Crack is in the Comic Crack. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The fucking, I know you just did that. Oh no, that was Jared Osborne that just did the My Comic Shop haul video. But you did the one recently with the fucking Hate annual that you picked up. Because I'm gonna go for a full run of Hate. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the annuals and stuff, but just like the regular run, um, just for fun. You know what I mean? I want to complete a run, but. Dead Recliners in the house. What's going on, homie? Thanks for stopping by. Comic Crack, just going to bed. Wanted to just, that's totally, man. It's late. I know it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like getting stuff from my comic shop, like you're paying out the ass, man. You get so fucking just dicked. And like that's the problem, because like, okay, everything's cheap as fuck on there. Not everything, but like the stuff that I'm after is like, there's nothing really higher than like $20 that I want on there. I'm not like a big key issue book or anything like that, or key issue book collector. I'm more of I'm a collector. I'm a reader collector that I don't usually collect stuff that I don't at least like look through. You know what I mean? It doesn't just go into a bag and then fucking stashed. I like to look through the shit. But let's say you get $100 in the cart. Well, right off the bat, you're looking at like what 100 and fucking 130 it's going to turn into like 130 Canadian, and then you got the shipping, which is like could be anywhere from 15 to 25 American. Then it turns into like 40 Canadian. So you're ended up spending like almost $200 on, but like it also goes like for certain shit, you just kind of have to get that way, because it's like, oh, maybe I'll find it out in the wild. It's like you never find it out in the wild, or you do after you fucking buy it. But you know, I really like my comic shop. Lots of great shit, but you're right. Shipping is steep to Canada. It's so fucking steep, man. It's ridiculous because you think like it's not even far. Like even like if I ship to like New York from here, which is like 2 hour fucking drive, and it costs like $13 for a fucking zine to ship a zine, and then it takes like a month to get to them. I really try to limit myself to stuff that I just can't seem to find anywhere else. Yeah, like if you can't find it in where you're around, then pull the trigger. But I don't often buy stuff online just because. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Can you guys can you hear me still? 666 if you can hear me. It just like my screen just went black for a second. I don't get it. Um I'll check on my That's the thing with these fucking streaming sites. Like I don't know if they're legit. It could be fucking robbing me of all my information. Slowly just draining all my information, and I'm just like, hey. I just gotta make sure it's still streaming because I've had. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, golden. But yeah, no, fucking. I'm getting back into comics, and it's just like pisses me off at like the cost of everything. Like even, I guess it happens, and like you never really, you don't notice it like at the time, but like all the shit that I was like picking up at the time, I'm glad I did because now it's all stuff that is just like, you go on my comic shop and like it's not on there. Like it's there, but they have no copies, or it's there and it's like $8 for like a thing that I paid a quarter for. Like I don't even know how much those Gladstone reprints of ECs go for, but I'm glad I got all those when I did because I know that one's probably, if I didn't have them, I'd try to get them now. We really need a place like Lone Star up here to feed the Canadian comic junkies. Yeah, I agree, man. It's hard out here for a pimp, man, honestly, because personally, I got like, and I feel spoiled in this regard, but there's like, there's Heroes, LA Mood, City Lights, um, BA, which is batshit fuck. It's just, I wouldn't even go there ever again, honestly. And then, there's like a manga shop, and then there's like a couple of like legit bookstores, like I almost said Barnes and Nobles, but like Chapters and that. But once you go through them, you raid them, and then that's it. And like a lot of stuff that I want that like runs that I wanted to start like years ago, like Tomb of Dracula and like all those kinds of things, all the issues were like $2.99, $3.99, and it was awesome. And now they either have them and they're like they start at like 20, 25, or they fucking pisses you off. Like even like when I got those Master of Kung Fu books, like I got them on the dirt cheap, and now I'm like thinking, fuck, should I sell those and like put those into the collection? I gotta look through them, check them out, see what I got, and then go from there because I'm not against selling them. I don't want to. Like, if I can't sell them locally, will I ever sell them? Because I'm not fucking shipping a brick. I'm not gonna ship a fucking short box of comics to someone. It's gonna be like $1,000. Who the fuck knows? Radioactive Blobfield's in the house. What's going on, homie? I'm just fucking ranting about comic shop bullshit, basically. Like I'd said before, like Comic Crack. Like, let me ask you this, okay? So I go into this shop and I say, hey, I want to fucking look at where are the undergrounds, because they had a box of undergrounds. Oh, if they're not there, they're not back there. They must be in the back. And then just walk away. The guy just walks away, and I'm just like standing there like, okay. And then I was like fucking taken aback by that. Cause like it's a place where like they're catering to the magic and all that stuff. And like there's nothing wrong with that. My cousin plays it, my brother's dabbled. I don't hate on magic or the players of magic. I just hate on the favoritism. Like it's more what's more important. Some people are gonna spend, and I've seen the cost of these cards. Some of them are like fucking a nickel, 10 cents, 30 cents. This guy's gonna buy fucking $14 worth of cards, or maybe me that could potentially spend anywhere from 50 to 100, So, but whatever. I don't like going into a comic shop and being fucking like, it's already a place where like traditionally it's like meant for like fucking, the underworld fucking scumbaggery types, but you don't need to be treated like a fucking clown. It is weird. It pissed me off. And that's the place where I got my fucking Zap Zero. All my Zaps, a lot of my Zaps came from there. A lot of S. Clay Wilson shit. Good stuff. That's why I was like, hey, where's the underground box? Like, fucking bust it out, buddy. Let me look through it. I bought all those Greg Irons books. Like, there was some good stuff there. And there still was. There was all those rip-off fucking press, like, from like an ongoing kind of thing, like anthology that I wanted to pick. I was going to buy them all. My plan was like slowly, like fucking nickel and dime them out of the, you know what I mean? Like, buy them all. But, they fucking prefer to cater to someone else, I guess. The fucking comic book like world is a fucking cringy place, man. You gotta admit. Not for like, I'm not saying comics are cringy and stuff, but like there's just cringy types. You meet like, it's like I compare it to fucking graffiti. Every person I ever met in graffiti, except for like 3 people, and then like my own like little crew, which consists of like 3 people. So they were all fucked, all totally weird, like just drama type bullshit. Like even like now, like I get back into comics, you try to watch like a comic book fucking video on YouTube and it's always like just like ranting about someone. It's like, dude, who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? Like, you guys are fucking weirdos, dude. It's weird. That rip-off press anthology is pretty good. Yeah, fuck, man. I grabbed the Greg Irons specials. There was like 2 of them, I want to say. I showed those in a video recently, but I have like more of a proper way to like, you can see like comic boxes right here. Like it's so much better. I can, nothing's in order, alphabetical order or anything like that. I guess I can, so this is the new wall. Pretty badass. There's a bunch of stuff. There's some stuff that's pulled out. It's the Daredevil stuff and Batman stuff pulled out of the wall because I want to read those. And I'm going to keep them all together. Like my first book that I want to read out of those is Dark Knight Returns. And I'm going to go for Born Again. And like, there's another thing that I want. Okay. So the Frank Miller Daredevil books, single issues, good luck. Good luck. All they fucking have is like bullshit, man. They got nothing. Everything's bought up. It's like comic shops, like some of them are dry, man. I will say there's no like real shortage of art books, hardcovers, good stuff like that, trades, all that stuff is there. You can get that stuff anytime, and I'm grateful for that. But all of like the single issue stuff is just impossible to get unless you want to spend a shitload of money. That's the thing that takes it out of it. It's like, I'm not spending like fucking I'm not gonna spend 10 grand on a fucking comic book. There's just no way. I don't give a fuck if in 1,000 years it's worth 15 grand. It ain't worth it to me. I take that $10,000 and fucking put it on my fucking car. You know what I mean? Like, if I had 10 grand just kicking around to fucking like, oh, just fucking, do whatever. Shelf is up. Fuck yes, dude. Yeah, I never really got into a scene like that. Just kind of grabbed shit I like. I did go to the old local game comic store shop when I was a kid, and it was a sad affair. It is sometimes, man, and not just like the fucking, the fucking drags that hang out there, but like the insides, like it's like just a bunch of crap, and you're like, bunch of fucking just useless comics, man. Like me and my uncle always used to say, like all those like X-Force comics and like all that stuff. Like we used to like use that as like an umbrella term for shit that we didn't like. So like if he was like, yeah, I went into fucking LA Mood the other day, fuck, nothing but a bunch of X-Force laying around. People love that book and stuff, but like to me, to us, like to me and him and like to a lot of people, like That type of stuff is just like non-interesting. Like maybe it looks good, right? Maybe the shit looks good on the inside or whatever, but the story is like usually bullshit. Like that's why I've tried to like read certain like comics over the years. Like I had the Todd McFarlane Spider-Mans and all that bullshit, but I just couldn't get into the fucking writing. Like it looked awesome, but like the story is like I don't give a fuck, man. I just don't. And that's the same way I feel with right now. Like that fucking latest book that came out, the Epitaphs of the Abyss or whatever, that new EC book by Oni Press. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. Even Jared Osborne, I watched his video the other day. He's like, yeah, he picked up the new one, with like the sorcery one or whatever, and he's like, hope this is better than the last. I was like thinking, dude, it was whack. Everyone told me it was whack. I made that video. People were like, yeah, that shit was whack, and then I read it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's fucked. And why does everything have to be colored digitally? Why? Why is that? Like, it has to be colored digitally? Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever seen, like, they need to do some non-digital stuff from time to time, because you just look at it and it's just so fucking manufactured, you know? Like it's not a guy or a girl painting, it's a fucking, AI, like color this in the same way that it would be colored in a comic book. These AI types, every fucking trailer commercial on YouTube, it's like, you want to get out of a meeting? Use AI to help you write an email. It's like, are you that fucking thick and dense you can't even write an email saying, hey, fuck this meeting, let's go get some burritos down at fucking Cadoba? Comic Crack, do you guys have Cadoba up there, or Burrito Boys, or Fresh Burrito, or Casada? Where's your burrito spots? Or do you got a local spot up there? It's about a house style with the big two. It is. It is. It always has been, though, right? Like that big two bullshit, DC, Marvel, don't really give a fuck about it. Don't really care about the Bronze Age, the Silver Age, any of those ages. They're just not, And I do like though. I love Jack Kirby. Don't get me wrong. I have some Jack Kirby, and I have some Steve Ditko and John Romita and all that kind of stuff. But it's just not the stuff that I want to spend money on. If I'm going to spend money on a book, I want it to be, I want it to be good. Especially if it's a hardcover. If it's coming on the shelf, it's got to be good. You don't just like, that was my problem for so long. I know a lot of people go through this. Like if you look behind me, okay, that looks like a shitload of fucking movies, but it used to be way more, and it was fucking mostly bullshit, because I just went, and if it was a goddamn horror film on VHS, I bought it. It didn't matter. If it was like some cheese or canon film, I bought it. Bought every fucking thing. And then I ended up having all this stuff, and it's like, okay, the stuff that you couldn't sell, you know what happens to it? And you can't give away? It goes in a fucking dumpster, okay? Or you drop it off in front of a fucking Salvation Army in the middle of the night. And it's just sad, man. House style is going to die with as fast as fastest trends move today. Yeah. We got Cadoba. More importantly, we have a Sergeant Taco run by a Mexican family who make everything from fucking scratch. Oh, phenomenal. We had a place that was like that I went on my first date with my now wife at. It was called Mexicactus. And when we first started going there, it was phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Great food, bomb shit. I ate meat at that time, so it was like, I eat meat again, but I was 6 years a vegetarian. But oh man, it was so good. And then whoever owned it fucking sold it, and then it was just replaced with people that don't know what salt is or like flavor. You get something and it's just like flavorless. So, and like we went there and it was whack, and then we went there again to be like, maybe it was just a fucking snafu in the Matrix, but no, it was whack again. We got a place called Tacos and Tequila here. There's a place called Tacos and Tequila in Niagara Falls. Me and the fucking wife went there one year. BMO market where you can get tongue tacos. I couldn't eat a tongue taco, dude. That would fucking just ruin my night. Did you go to that place before COVID? That killed tons of restaurants. I went to that place like fucking 10 years ago. But it was, we went there. You know what? You could be right. No, we had to have went there. I don't know. You could be making sense though, man, because I remember going there, and then we didn't go there for a while because there's a few other spots, right? Peace out, Comic Crack. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. But it definitely could have been closed down because of COVID. You never know. I know VZ said he's in here. I don't know if I shouted him out, but VZ's in the house. What's going on with you, homie? If God made anything better than Pepsi Cola, he kept that shit for himself. Yeah, just been chilling, eh? Fuck. I've just been moving shit around in this fucking room, painting, all that bull. I got a painting right back there started. Fear and Loathing. Yeah, dude. But like I said in the video or in the title of this video, like I'm dealing with this comic collection, like figuring out what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, and what I'm gonna try to sell. Because there's just too much stuff, and like I don't. There's certain shit that I'm like, okay, I don't need this. Why do I have this? You know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Because it's going through your comics. It's like so. There's 1, 2. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 short boxes of comics to go through. It's fucked. Absolutely fucked. I will document as much of it as I can. I forgot I was watching The Exorcist. Oh, radio. I don't know if you were in here when I said it earlier, but there's like 12 single pages and then 5 pages of comic has been sent to me. So we're looking good. Let me just confirm. 1, 2, 3. So there's 11 single pages, and then there's 5 pages of comic put out. I forget the name of the guy that submitted it, and I'll have to look it back up. But I remember when I sold all my comics. Did you sell everything, VZ, or did you keep like any shit that you loved or anything like that? Because you were around back then when there was just like buying shit, you know, just all that Marvel shit that got bought up that people don't give a fuck about now, and DC bullshit. And like there's even like I remember back then, like when New 52 came out, I remember I would look through some of those comics and shit, and it was just like whack. It was because I didn't give a fuck about the characters, I guess. Like Green Lantern and fucking Aquaman and the Flash and like characters like that. I got zero fucking interest in, man. Dude, that's gonna be a good bit of comic in numbers. Oh, dude, there's mine, there's yours, there's his, there's Cammy's. There's another guy that said he was gonna try to see if he could get it done. I said, well, if you need like another week or two, like let me know, but he hasn't got back to me. Fuck, that's good. Only kept a handful of stuff, but 90% of it was sold. Right on. There's no point in keeping a bunch of bullshit you don't care about. For what? You know? That's like the thing. Like I was saying earlier, like trying to watch comic book YouTube videos now, it's not the same. It's not the same as it once was. You know? It's only drama. It's only people talking shit or just talking about shit you don't care about. You know, more than 90% of the people making comic book videos, they don't make anything I give a fuck about. And the ones that aren't making those are making the video, like these beef videos and stuff, talking shit. And it's like, dude, no one's getting high and showing. I guess I was the only one getting high and showing comics back then, me and Hippie. But everyone else is just like, oh my god, you know that you ripped off Avenger Jimmy 496. Sawblade's channel is pretty good for something with a kayfabe vibe. Dude, listen to this. I send Sawblade some shit. It comes back. Okay. Talk to his brother. No problem, blah, blah, blah. There's snafu with his mail. I said, okay, no problem. Send it again. It comes back again. So I messaged him like, dude, I'm like, do you got another address? Like, even if it's like your buddy or something, and I'll get like tracking. And he's like, yeah. So I'm going to send it tomorrow. I got a package for him and a package for Jared Osborne going out. But yeah, fucking nightmare. But yeah, their channel's good. It's good. I'm still guilty of watching kayfabe almost every day. I watch old videos and stuff, but you know, the good thing is they have so many videos. It's like I feel like okay, it might not get stale for a while. Um, yeah, it's hard. I'm trying to find like new like comic book people to follow, but it's all fucking just dweebs and motherfuckers that are just like it's talking about other people. This drama shit is like the only thing people will watch. They say, I'm like, dude, then I don't want to be a part of that. You know, that's one thing I don't like doing. I don't like making videos of shit that like bashing shit. Like I'm not gonna make a video like this is the worst piece of shit comic I ever fucking read, or this is the worst piece of shit movie I ever fucking watched. I'd rather just not even make a video about it. It's like Long Legs. Like fuck that movie. I feel like I need to rewatch it just to see if I really don't like it, but um, we'll see. Fucking Long Legs. People are like Long Legs. It's so good. It's like pff, I'd rather watch Near Dark. Okay. It's hard to find a good comic book channel YouTube. It's hard to find a good comic book YouTube channel these days. It is. It is, man. What the fuck's going on here? That is more than fuck. This is good shit right here. This is mahogany teak wood hand sanitizer, but it's like moisture. But it smells good. Fuck. If you go yourself to what is it called? Bath and Body Works, total chick store, but like they have this shit. It smells bomb. So you might look like a fuckhead going into a chick store buying shit, but if you can bring a chick, then you won't look so fucked. Still need to watch Long Legs, dude. It's like, and like what, like okay, that company A24. When did that become the be all end all? People, it's like A24. These A24, they have like a fucking like they're like 15 grand in debt from going to film school. You know, talking about fucking A24. You know, like get the fuck out of here, dude. For like honestly, going to film school was like fun. It was like I'm glad I like it was all right, but fucking waste of money, man. Waste of cash. I could have took that money and fucking put it into if I was making comics back then, put it into comic books and then fucking go around to conventions and shit, try to chop them out. I haven't heard back from the Zine Fest yet. So there's a Zine fair, the same one that I was at last year. And I applied to be there again this year. So hopefully I get in and then I can fucking chop some zines, hopefully. A24 is pretentious as shit. It is, dude. It is. It's all like Hereditary. I like that movie. I like The Witch if that was A24, and I like Lighthouse if that was A24. Midsummer was fucking overrated. Like it was just like as moods would call it, mid-lamer. Dude, that movie was lamer than a fucking horse that can't walk. Exhausted my beverage. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but you know what? When there's no videos like there used to be back in the day, the only thing you can do is make them yourself. That's why I've been making these videos. Like I make the fucking horror film videos, and not just be horror films, but like make these videos on movies and shit, and you know, because it's fun. It's fun still. This is not my career. I don't have a PayPal, or I do have a PayPal, but I don't have a fucking Patreon. All right, that would make this whack to me. The only way I would open a fucking Patreon is if like I lost my fucking job. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. I don't feel right doing that. I don't think I don't know. Whatever. I get why people do it and stuff, but I couldn't do it personally. Give me money for free. And then you get what back? You get a fucking video out of me? No. It's bullshit. I'm gonna post this video tomorrow, but you're gonna watch it tonight. Okay? No, you're and I'm paying for that. It's all hit and miss with that stuff. It's pretty off-putting when the films try to be elevated. Yeah, and they all fucking have the same. They all have the same formula, and they all have that fucking scene where there'll be like an 80s like pop song playing, and then it'll be like they put it like under this like compressor where it sounds like it's like coming like from a like way deep in the distance. And there'll be like a character that's like got their eyes open wide, like looking at this camera. Like that type of bullshit, you know. It's like in Stranger Things that song would play. I forget how it went, but like that girl was listening to that song all the time, but it would be like muffled. Like that's in every fucking movie these days. It was like that sound that always used to be in trailers where it would be like boom. You know, it's like a fucking kind of like a gong sound, but more deep. You know, not interested. That's why I'm watching The Exorcist, because I'd rather watch stuff from the 70s than anything else. If someone said there's no movies left, only from the 70s, I'd be like, okay, we'll be okay. All right, we got The Warriors, we got Clockwork Orange, we got The Godfather. You know, we got Argento, we got Fulci. We'll be okay. That's so fucked. But yeah, you know. What else is fucking Lighthouse might be the best movie. Yeah, I agree with that. A24 is trying to make a Friday the 13th TV show. Why? I also seen that they're gonna, I don't know who the fuck's releasing it. Maybe it's Vinegar Syndrome or one of those companies. They're gonna release the 2009 Friday the 13th. Like, that movie was bullshit. It's like sometimes I feel like these companies, they're like, they know that they have an audience, not the whole audience, but there's part of their audience that'll just buy anything that's like related to something. Like it's like a guarantee. They know that all the fans of Friday the 13th are gonna buy that just to have it for completionist sake. Yeah. The only good part about that movie is that like perverted fucking hillbilly that's growing all the dope. Or he finds the dope, whatever it is. That was like my favorite part of the film. They will sell anything these days. Yeah, dude, this fuck. Fuck the low pass filter. Don't forget the timpani drum and droning strings. Extra points. If the trailer contains a string of a cover. String cover pops on. Yeah. I've been watching old silent films. Very interesting, because guess what? I also watched a couple of silent films the other day, and I did a page for 187 number 6 based off of a film from 1900 by George Millet called The Devil in a Convent. The demon, I think it's called the Satan in a Convent or Devil in a Convent. I'll show you the photo. Just give me a second. This is just going to take me a second. Okay. So in the film, first I'll show you a little clip of the film. It's like 3 minutes long, so I'm not going to just play the whole fucking thing. Yeah, it's called Devil in a Convent. Share screen. How the fuck? Okay, so this is the thing in I'm talking about. So if you watch this, see how there's like this character that shows up? Like this demon fucking head in the background. I'll play it one more time. This fucking crazy shit. So I'll go like that. And then I'll show you my piece. because I wanted to do. I was like looking up like satanic films or whatever the fuck. Here it is. So this is a piece that I did. I did it in black and white, obviously, and then I just changed it to red to see how it looked. But that's it. So that's the screen, or like that's the actual image, and then there's my piece. Like obviously I changed it up a bit, but I think it's still pretty. Like, it's fully inspired by it, so not bad. Not bad at all. I found this funny song, bro. Okay. What the fuck's the song? Oh shit, nice. I put on Nosferatu, Metropolis, and M. I've never seen M, but I've seen Nosferatu and Metropolis. Um, Favorite German film is probably Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It's so fucking weird. Man, that's a good one to pull. It reminds me of something you'd see in a freak show. That's what I'm exactly what I was thinking as well. It looks like if that was on a painting inside like a fun house, it would totally fit in there. So I'm stoked with that drawing. That's actually the first thing I've done that's completely finished for 187 number 6. Everything else is totally in its infancy. Don't worry, it'll get done. It'll take some time. I just don't want to rush anything out and regret what I did. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a leak and get a drink. So I'll put on Devil in a Convent for you guys. Unfortunately, there'll be no sound. All right. Need a fucking drink. Need to take a pee pee. Hi, cutie. I love you. Isn't this movie fucked? Yeah, he's on the frog. It's totally fucked. There's only like a minute left. I gotta let it play. You guys gotta see this shit. It's fucked because like these guys, like, are these people that made this shit like way back then, like when they were kids, this technology did not exist. And, like, you tell it's just a painting in the background. Like, fuck. These fucking like altar boys coming in fucking save the day. So that's your film that's over 120 years. 120 years old, that movie. So there it is. Fuck yes, man. I had to get a drink of water. I was parched. Like what? So radio for number 6. I think I'm gonna do. I think it would be ridiculous if I didn't do an Exorcist piece. There's already like 3, but I gotta. And same with Rosemary's Baby. And then I would like to do like a 70s exploitation-y kind of satanic one, and then maybe even one from the 80s if I can find a fun one. It kind of like, you can't force this shit really, you know what I mean? Like and like radio is like your practice of like kind of like watching a movie and just having like a pad of paper and just kind of like sketching scenes out of the film. I think that's how you can find like some really cool stuff to draw or to elaborate on later. I just had fucking steak. So like I just burped and like all I could taste was steak, and not bad. Not bad at all. Oh hell yeah, I'm definitely throwing in some Exorcist tribute. Oh, Exorcist is so fucking good, dude. I don't know how far we are into the movie, but like Reagan's being tested by all these doctors at this point. It's got to be at least an hour in. Close to it. 48 minutes in. Exorcist. Like I said, Rosemary's Baby, definitely. I don't know what I'm going to do with Rosemary's Baby, but I just spilled water all over myself. That's okay. Most of the if you go on like Google and type in like satanic films, it gives you a lot of shit from like the last 20 years, and it's like, no, I don't want to watch any of this fucking dog shit, man. I want to watch fucking Ernest Borgnine in a satanic film, which I think he's in one called Devil's Reign, which I got. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of really good like a lot of good ones in the 70s that came out in way of TV films, and they're hard to get. Like, unless you don't mind watching them on some fucking YouTube rip from like a taped VHS. I did get finished with a Beyond homage the other day. Fucking A, man. Did you post? I didn't see it. Did you send it my way if you haven't? You know what song stuck in my head? I have to say this. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. I don't know the whole song, but he's like, I don't want to scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. Fuck, man. What a trippy ass song. And at the end, he's like, guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing baseball. Ain't that better? Motherfucker, please disregard this letter. I didn't know that was an actual fucking song. I remember they sang it on The Simpsons. And I didn't know it was a song. And then like the other day on Instagram, it came up and I was like, this is real? And I'm obsessed. It's such a fucking silly song, but it's just funny. It's like, do you remember Jeffrey Hardy? The counselors are about to organize a searching party. Like, holy fuck. Wow. Water's fucking good. Yeah, I remember it on The Simpsons too. Dude, it's an actual song from the 60s. It's fucking funny. Just trying to find something. But yeah, man, I have to fucking I have to get my shit in order here and actually get this uh comic mapped out. Like again, I got the Blood Drunk 2 fully mapped out. It's like 30 pages, man. And you know what? If I had started it when I initially kind of planned it, I probably would be like more than halfway done with it now. But because I was like, no, it's too long. I'm gonna wait for the winter. Now I'm like, fuck. I could have had that shit halfway done. Okay, I'll send it to you when I get home. I'm using Emily and the dog and tying that in with a Messiah of Evil reference. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. There's a lot of insanity happening in your comics, man. I'm stoked. Did you see that fucking thing that Jamie Filer sent me of Filthy Ralph? I almost shit my pants when I seen that, man. I was so stoked. I was like, dude. So now Radio drew Filthy Ralph and Jamie drew him. I'd love to have just like a fucking bunch of shit framed on the wall of Filthy Ralph from other artists. Kevin Eastman's gonna be in what's it called? He's gonna be at a Comic-Con here in London in September. No, what was it? Oh fuck, dude, look at this. Look at this shit. How fucking sick is that? He even has like the lump in his throat, like it's so funny. And then he sent me this sticker as well. This is really funny. It's like death with a chick with a huge ass. It looks like it's not a naturally fat ass. It's like a BBL fat ass, so it doesn't do it for me as much. I printed this as a test print. See how it looked with the white cover, macaroni and dope. This is going to be included with every issue of issue 6. You'll have your own copy of the full spread there. Anyways, oh yeah, I printed this out because I want to like recreate Filthy Ralph issue 1, like the cover. Now I'm not going to recreate the comic, but I just want to recreate the cover just as like a thing to do. And I printed off like a template that's like an EC Comics kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Like that's the thing with like this type of shit, man. Like there's so many things you want to do, and it's like, okay, what do you dedicate the time to? It's like, do you want to paint or do you want to draw? You know, you can always watch a movie, and that can be your background activity. But like, you're gonna paint, you're gonna draw, or you're gonna fucking watch you're gonna pay attention to a movie, or like, I don't know. I love water. It's the best drink. Yeah, I'm stoked with that drawing. I got the newest issue of his zine. There's an interview of me in it. It's pretty sick. Like the zine in general. There's a Rosemary's Baby review. There's a article talking about like movie cards, like non-sport trading cards. There's an article about a TV show in Canada called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Some other cool stuff. So definitely check it out if you can. There's like the cover of 187 number 6. It's already been determined. I got it. I just got to redraw it like proper without, because when I did it in ballpoint pen. And then I photocopied it, and then I did what's it called? Color just variant, but I got to redraw from scratch, and then and then I'll scan it, save it, make a photocopy, and then I'll do a color copy on top of a scan just because I like to keep the original line work. Rob's video 3. I don't know. It doesn't say which number it is. It just says this is the latest issue of Rob's video. So it's all check out that video. I go in depth. I've already filed it away at this point. I did grab a story in comic zine and 2 a while back. Right on. I haven't fucking the last thing I grabbed was what was it? Probably those hates. Yeah, check that video later, dude. It's supreme. What else is there to fucking there's like nothing really coming out that I can think of that's worth talking about. The only thing I'm excited for comic wise is that fucking hate comic, Hate Revisited. And that new Turtles book, like I said, it's a bit like the first issue has Raphael in prison, so I don't know. I gotta check. I gotta at least see that. Like I said, the artwork looks halfway decent, so I'll give it a chance. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what comes out in way of new comic stuff. I have high hopes for certain stuff, and then I look at it and I'm like, what the hell, man? So, anyways, guys, I gotta take my dog to get his hair cut tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna call it. And I appreciate all you guys for stopping by. VZ Radio, Comic Crack, everyone else, anyone else that stopped by, really appreciate it. And I won't be going live next Friday. I'll be at a cottage, so maybe the weekend after that, I want to say. So other than that, there'll be videos throughout the week, and I'm going to make a few videos to post while I'm up at the cottage because I'll be away for like 5 days. So I'll be able to post a few vids, and looking forward to it. Dead Recliner, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, boys, take it easy, and peace.